welcome back. I hear you found your synod.
Yes, Mayor.
Well, splendid. This is no time to be resting on our laurels, however. I'll need you to find and acquire the source of Need's energy as quickly as possible.
The source of Need's energy?
Precisely. It's time for you all to understand the source of Need's energy. In other words, the nature of symbology. The nature of symbology is one step above your traditional symbology. It is the power that we wield as Needians that you must combine with the latent powers inside your own bodies. That, I believe, is the only method we have to defeat the 10 wise men. As much as I'm ashamed to admit it, even if we as Needians had every drop of our own power at our fingertips, I fear it would still not be enough to create a force that could overcome our enemy.
So what should we do exactly?
There are 4 fields dotted across the land, located in different directions away from the Centropolis. You must ride your synod to each one of these fields.
Fields?
Yes. Each field you encounter will have its own trial to overcome. If you cannot beat the trials, then you will be barred from proceeding any further.
I'm not quite sure I follow you, Mayor.
Unfortunately, I can't tell you any more than that. The trials differ for every person who challenges them.
Oh.
We'll just have to go and see, huh?
The Field of Wisdom is north of the Centropolis, and the Field of Might is to the northwest. Southeast lies the Field of Courage, and the Field of Love is in the skies to the northeast. Allow me to give you this. This is called a rune code.
What's that?
In order to prevent abuse, the 4 fields are usually kept locked in an offline state. This rune code is necessary to release the lock. You should probably try to visit the Field of Wisdom first. That one is located on a pentagonal island north of the Centropolis. Also, I understand that the defenses guarding the Field of Love are extremely dangerous. It may be best to save that field for later, until you're sure your party is fully ready for what is awaiting you there.
Thanks, Mayor.
Ah, yes, one more thing. I have assembled the Needian Defense Forces. They are stationed in the northeastern town of Laqua. If you ever need their services, feel free to consult with them at any time.
Certainly.
I have one final gift for you. Hopefully, it will help you in your journey.
Hey, Leon, you mind if I interview you? I've got a great idea for a special feature. The Secrets of Dr. Leon D.S. Guest, Behind the Genius.
Sure, whatever.
All right, first question. As a scientist, what is your main goal right now?
Nothing in particular.
All right. Question 2. What made you decide to become a scientist?
My mom and dad were.
It wasn't originally your idea?
Not really. My parents were scientists, so it was a pretty easy decision.
You You lead a pretty boring life, don't you?
I think it's just that you're asking me boring questions, lady. Why don't you ask me about something more interesting, like some technical stuff instead?
What?
Now, you two.
Claude!
If someone's parents reach a certain level of fame, it's only natural that the people start looking toward the kid too. And maybe the kid tries to live up to the expectations, but no matter how much he tries, he'll always live in his parents' shadow. No one ever saw me as anything more than an admiral's son. But I finally figured out what I wanted to do with my life as myself, not as the admiral's son. The day I figured that out was the first time in my life I felt like I could proudly stand beside my father.
Do you know why I'm writing an article about you, Leon?
No.
I want to write something that'll make children your age start to dream, to make them wonder about what they'll do when they grow up. And considering that you work in a royal court, I figured you'd make a really good example for everyone to follow.
Do you think I'll be able to find my own dream, Chisato?
Of course, you're still young, aren't you? Take your time.
Okay.
Great expectations. Lonely at the top.
Think you've got a story there?
I want to write a story that'll give Leon something to dream about. I want Leon to read it, so I can't go and write all about him now, can I?
I guess not.
Why don't you tell me a little bit about yourself, Claude? Once he felt inferior to his father. Learn how he finally surpassed him.
Huh? Me?
No excuses now. Just let me interview you, all right?
I think I just remembered an errand that I have to run or something. See you later.
Claude! Ugh!
Oh, Claude!
Claude, you really should knock or say something before coming in.
Oh, sorry about that.
So, were you listening?
Huh? To what?
Oh, well, never mind then.
Claude, you wouldn't believe what my daughter was saying.
Mom!
Oh, embarrassed. It's okay. It's not like you said anything bad.
That's not the problem. Just zip it, okay?
So what were you two talking about anyway?
Well, Claude, we just happened to be talking about you.
About me?
No, Mom! That's enough! Don't say anything more!
I think Claude has the right to hear what people are saying about him, dear.
I'm telling you, Mom, don't tell him!
But I'm sure Claude wants to know.
Now that I know you were talking about me, I'd be lying if I said I didn't want to know.
No, don't tell him anything else, okay? It's nothing. Claude, don't worry about it.
That's kind of hard at this point.
Look, I don't care. Just get out of here, okay?